Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all of the Arbor community. I'm going to keep this essentially as brief as I can. I know it's a Thursday afternoon, and just a couple of important messages from me to all of our school community as we come back from our winter break. Firstly, safety in a couple of different aspects. Very quickly, we need to be very, very careful as we move through the car park. At this time last year, in another school nearby, a child was unfortunately struck and killed. In another school nearby, more recently, in the last 4 or 5 weeks, another child was struck and injured by a car moving quickly through the car park. We're a community that cares for each other. We're a community that doesn't honk and beat the horns at each other because we know patience is key here. We're a community that is respectful to each other, and if the parking spaces are tight and there's a bump or a scrape, then we take care of each other, and we speak with kindness and we assume positive intent. That's how our community works together. If you are a parent of a younger child and you come to school without them strapped and buckled into their car seats, you are fraying my nerves. So please help me to de-stress and make sure I don't lose any more here. And please, if you can, get them strapped in, get them into their car seats and buckled in so that everyone arrives on time safely at school. So thank you for that. Secondly, obviously with COVID, throughout Dubai, we've seen an increase in numbers within the school. I'm still very, very proud of our safety record. I'm very, very proud that our evidence would indicate there's no or zero transmission person to person within the school. So every case positive or close contact that we've had from outside, really at this point in time, is coming from those innocent interactions from outside of school. So when people are meeting friends just to go to a cafe, when they're going for a walk along the beach, when dad comes home from work and hugs his son or daughter, all of those are possibilities for transmission, and all of those, are popping up in school. But there is a very, very small number. I have committed to letting you all know about each and every case. Now, that might seem like a regular flow of emails, but if you aren't in the network with other schools, I can guarantee you that the Arbor School is certainly on the low side. I'm very happy with our safety procedures at the moment. And of course, if there are any opportunities to improve those, I hope you let us know. And if there is any increased risk to your children, of course, I would let you know. It is a time when some people are really scraping the bottom of the barrel in terms of resilience. It's been a long time since this time last year when really things started to go astray. And dealing with uncertainty, dealing with the unknown, dealing with trauma has taken its toll on a lot of people, not only our children, but yourself as parents and adults, and my staff who also are parents that have gone through tough times, and many people have lost close friends, colleagues, and family. So we're all dealing with trauma. For the children, if you are finding that they're doing things tough and they're finding it a little difficult, there's many different avenues for them to seek help here in the school, whether it's their class wellness ambassador, whether it's going to the wellbeing team, whether it's using the UHU app, which is a daily check-in app that they can use to just signal up that they're not feeling so good. And we will catch up with those children. It's very, very important to me that we focus and put at the top of our priorities their well-being, because the learning just will not happen unless we get that right. And just to finish off, I'd like to celebrate about growth. I'd like to celebrate about what is different about the Arbor School and the fantastic experiences that are going on here. Growth is an inherent feature of life. Right? If a system or an organism is not growing, if it's not renewing, then it is in decline. And we as a school are certainly not in decline. We are growing. We are adding qualitative growth. We're adding friends for your children. We're adding the capacity to put on sports teams. We're adding the students that are going to help us to get an orchestra together. So we need to grow. We need to grow qualitatively, not quantitatively. The difference being that quantitative growth seeks just to get more. Qualitative growth seeks to get better. And that's our aim. So I hope you follow us on social media. I hope you see the children coming home filthy from playing around in the mud if they're in the lower school. I hope that they've had an absolute blast as they get outside with nature. I hope that their learning is progressing apace if they're in the secondary school or the middle school. And I hope that all of our children are having a fantastic time despite the restrictions that are in place at the moment. Take care. Look forward to seeing you either at the gates when I'll be wearing my woolly hat because it is a bit chilly. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you at some stage in the near future. Enjoy the weekend.